It was my first ever event, playing in front of a home crowd.
I mean, it was my first time being on a stage playing as well. I've been into like small lands, and I think this was like a huge one as well.
Just having so many people watching you, it's just like the dream come true, you know? Like, these are the moments I kind of live for, so.
The whole goal of playing off-season events is to get yourself ready for the league that kind of matters. This team are so much fun. Even just like eating, we're hanging out together all the time.
Fun. I literally like having like every hour, every minute, every second fun with these guys.
We hit the sauna so much. Every night, bro, we were going to the sauna. The team bonding was unreal. We saw things we shouldn't have seen, and you know, some of us traumatized.
Being in the sauna together with the boys, I think everyone else was just like normally wearing a towel, but in Finland we never wear anything. We just go butt naked into the sauna.
It just like feels like the family and everything. We literally like doing it all like just together. I appreciate every second like that I spend with them.
For this event, though, the preparation was just about having a few strats in our pockets, understanding the reactions that we wanted to play, and then developing our communication to the point where we could play with strong fundamentals across any map.
Preparation is a little bit hard for an event like this because there wasn't a lot in terms of the anti-strat. So what we did in terms of preparation instead was we focused on our focus maps. We highlighted a couple of maps that we felt like we were strongest, so that's where the bulk of our preparation went into.
So the whole preparation thing was mainly about the mentality.
But outside the game, it was more about, you know, having the right mentality. For that, we had Edgar, our sports psychologist, who was with the team in Mumbai and in Bangalore as well. So we made sure the players had the right support inside the game, which was Spin and Big Time, and outside the game, which was Edgar, you know, guiding and shaping their mentality so they are fit and ready to compete at the bigger stage.
I really have high hopes for the team and seeing how high their ceiling can be. So right now it's just about being together, keeping focus, and to be honest, just playing as the team that they are. The chemistry is really good, so it's about like showing it, and then we'll see what happens on stage, you know? That's it. Be the best you can be.
Vitality are a very strong team, number one. I think they've had a fantastic off-season with a lot of time to build, and they've scouted some great young talent. So we always knew that that was going to be a hard game.
I mean, that was my first game ever playing on the stage. For me, it was like pretty like hectic, I could say. Not like I would be like scared or anything. I was just playing my own game, you know.
Nico, are you getting the stage fright? The stage anxiety?
So,
No? Nothing? Let's go!
They need to win this half at least by 7-5. They cannot afford to go 6-6 or anything lower, because I think global esports,
And I think everyone else felt a little bit of the same. So our communication was a little bit chaotic, you could say.
It was pretty I can tell you that.
It's just the comms getting a little bit chaotic and people weren't focused at all because it was like everyone just shouting at everyone.
Planting?
Okay.
Yeah, planting. Come right. Guys, both there. Close. Pick.
I definitely felt like that game we didn't really show our potential. I think the game was scattered. I don't think we were able to really execute what we'd put into place in practice.
I felt like it was more important, as I said, the goal was to expose the team to the stage environment, so it was more important that we tried to play our game and the things that we knew. We didn't really manage that. It was a bit disappointing. We weren't able to kind of keep our composure and play the way that we know how to play, which is why if the whole event had continued like that, it would have been a pretty disappointing event.
And I think we fluctuated too much against Vitality. I think, you know, we won that pistol and everybody goes crazy. And then we won the second round, then lost a bunch of rounds because it was too crazy.
Push the ball global. Still lurking. What a pluck out of mid-air. Holy! Great shot to come in hands. Can't get anything done either. A flawless one to end it for Vitality.
We have to fix the energy. We have to fix the communication on stage, and then everything else can fall into place. It's like that was a blocker stopping everything else from succeeding.
For just a little bit, but Lightning Fast can do, and it's like isn't exactly planted for him. And as the defuse comes through, Lightning Fast will fall down.
We came up with a couple of solutions to apply for the next game to try and improve that. We've been working with our sports psychologist. He gave us quite a lot of things a lot of tools to use to manage our energy levels. I think we came into the second game with a much better level of energy. So there was a lot of focus, there was a high intensity, but there wasn't a lot of distraction and chaos.
I can do. Watch me prove you wrong. This whole time, like before the tournament even started, I was like, I want to play a Brazilian team, and it finally happened. Before the match against FURIA, I feel like everyone was so confident, you know? Everyone wanted to prove themselves. Everyone had this another opportunity to be playing on stage, right?
We started really strong in Sunset. We decided to pick Sunset. Our kind of goal heading into the veto against FURIA is we wanted to play Sunset and Breeze.
Yeah, really strong for them, but look at Polvi. Oh, Lightning Fast coming in from behind. Don't underestimate the classic. But GE are playing like a one solid unit, a well-oiled machine.
And we figured that they would change the composition, which they did. So again, we focused on our own reactions and our own play.
This boys. Backside. We have Molly.
बहुत पॉजिटिव माइंडसेट के साथ वी ऑल वेंट इनटू द गेम. आई थिंक फ्यूरिया के अगेंस्ट जो गेम हुआ था वो थोड़ा ऐसे था कि लेट्स गो इन, लेट्स हैव फन, सपोर्ट ईच अदर इनसाइड द गेम and see what happens. And I think this was the first time I could see that teamwork in this roster, which I have not seen in the previous roster.
I'm sending him. I'm blinding. I'm flash backside. Pop. On backside, top side. Top side, backside now. One more. One CT. Have CT. Don't push, guys. Don't push.
Don't give him orbs, guys. He's already 3-0. Killjoy ulti is very hurtful. Don't give him orbs.
Don't give him kills for the ult, guys.
Personally, I just felt like I want to win. I will give it my best. I just want to win. Then third game, I was done. Like I barely could even say a single word, but I tried to like push him the limits.
Market control. One player might be caught out. Spike going to go down, and W0 picks up the kill, but Polvi and Russ find their way up to the back line. Polvi has made his appearance known. Showstopper is going to be enough. That is GE showing who is boss and getting themselves on match point.
I didn't even see like the score. I just like try to focus and like try to win like the next round. So I don't even know like we down like 1-8, literally, to be honest.
For Gary. Oh no.
Player standing.
Gonna get the kick simultaneously. Blaze King picking that one up. GE is on the ball.
Like I felt like we were never out the game. I felt like everything just clicked, you know, all the calls I was making. I felt like I had every read on every single round, you know.
When we went attack and we just kept pushing A, like yeah, these guys ain't stopping me, bro. They have no chance, you know.
Guys, trust me on this. They won't be able to hold A if we do the U-turn correctly, okay?
Then Gary did amazing, like an ace, 1v3 ace. That got me like pumped up as well, and I think it pumped like everyone up. And then Gary won it. I was like, okay guys, round by round, chill. We have 2 more rounds to go.
Blaze King around the world, misses him yet again. Spike going down. Blaze King swings, and that's the ace, and that's the clutch. Blaze King puts GE on 12.
What a time to come alive, Pavlos. Blaze King, immaculate perfection.
With the strong mentality, हम लोग के पास जो mentality था और जो approach था, वो देखने के बाद मेरे को इतना खुशी हुआ कि after we won, I literally jumped out of the chair and like started kicking the water bottles and shit. Like
this is do or die now for FURIA. 2 players to do it all.
Conan do it. Can Khalil do it? And they brought it through in overtime. Or is this going to be global elites winning on their own stage?
Heaven City.
Heaven and City.
Heaven. I'm holding.
Hold the smoke. Chill. I'm running.
Yep.
That win against FURIA. They've done it, Pavlos.
Amazing. Obviously it felt amazing. I mean, I had to do a little like cheer because I did like this. So it was basically for like all of the haters. Where are you now, you know?
So to be able to get that win in India in front of a home crowd and kind of inspire that confidence in the local fan base that, look, we can win games, and that means we can win games in Korea. That's why it meant so much. I think if that win was kind of anywhere else in the world, it wouldn't have felt as satisfying as it did.
Like, everyone was so happy, and it felt like we proved ourselves, you know?
So it's really a proof of concept for us to say like that the team can succeed, it can perform, and we all know that the team is not nearly at its ceiling. So we have a lot of development to do, and getting a win this early against a team that's has already played matches is really encouraging for us.
We've had the kind of learning experience that's the same as 2 weeks on stage in Korea. It's much better that we are able to identify and fix these mistakes right now instead of having to lose that week 1 game.
Everyone will be going home to celebrate Christmas and New Year's with their families, and uske baad by Jan they will be back to South Korea to begin their pre-season practice, and then the season starts in February.
Next up in the chapter, prepare for league and win champions.
We actually trust, the process itself in the team. So it's just I'm just so happy, like we can actually do damage to the international teams, and we can show to you guys like we are not here to just playing around, jokes around. We're taking it seriously.